people stay connected.
There's no cost, obligation, age, or income requirement for this state program. Call 800-806-1191 or visit ddtp.org.
Returns to Atrium Stage to perform her 2009 Inspired concert. Broadway hits, Disney classics, and new selections. Sunday, October 18, 2009 at 7 p.m. at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts. A benefit concert for Asian for Miracle Mirror matches.
Grassy Club allows casino players to accumulate reward points whether you play slot or table games or any consumption inside of our casinos. We have 3 levels of status: VIP, Gold, and Platinum. Casino players can receive slot points, gift card, or cash card. Within your own status, you can redeem your reward according to your level. If you are our hotel guest, you are also eligible to a different reward. We host annual shopping spree to allow Grassy Club members to keep on accumulating their points while they use their club card. Club members can simultaneously accumulate points for players' cards and reward gift. Any Grassy Club new members will receive a welcome gift.
During the Asian promotional period, room rates start at $159 with a complimentary $100 gaming credit. It almost costs you nothing to come and play.
We're having fun today on Kababayan LA, having a very interesting discussion with the man of the hour, Ronnie Nathanielsz. He flew in from the Philippines. He's going to be covering the Mayweather-Marquez fight. But it's not just boxing with you, sir. When you first started your career in the Philippines, you were a Marcos boy. What are your thoughts now on the Noynoy Aquino hype? He has declared his presidential bid. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, he's a nice man, nice young man. Obviously honest. That's as far as I can go, because his legislative record is nothing outstanding.
Right.
But then again, maybe this is the time we need somebody who's honest to lead our country, because we've had a succession of problems with our leaders, you know.
Corruption
and dishonesty, integrity. And here comes a young man who's obviously from good stock, a good bloodline. And he's a very honest man. But, you know, the problem is you can have an honest president, but if he's surrounded by dishonest people, it's the same thing.
You think it's a case of if you're holding a dirty pot, even if your hands are clean, it's going to get dirty?
It's going to be difficult for him. But then, again, who knows? Maybe we need some kind of a moral regeneration in our country, and perhaps he's the one to do it. I'm not so sure.
Would you vote for him?
Well,
are you eligible to vote?
Oh, yes, of course. I've been voting every presidential election.
Really? Would you vote for him?
Depends on who all the others are. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty at the end, who will be best for the country at that particular time? Still a long way to go.
Okay, so we've tackled boxing, we've tackled politics. I'm saving the best for last, the most controversial, the most recent issue about Japeth Aguilar. Tell us about it. This is a question of Japeth joining the PBA draft. He was picked first overall in 2009 PBA draft by Burger King.
Yes.
But only to find out that he's not willing to sign. Yes. Tell me about that.
Very simple. Firstly, he was not happy with the way he was handled in the Philippine team, which is coached by Yeng Guiao, who is the Burger King coach.
Okay.
All right. Now, when he came to the Philippines, his first priority, and this was as early as last year, was to represent his country.
Right.
Right. To represent his country, he had to get into the PBA draft because it was an all-pro team to begin with that they sent to China. Pangalawa, the coach was Yeng Guiao, who was also the coach of the national team. So if he didn't enter the draft and have a Burger King an opportunity to pick him, he may not have made the national team.
Okay.
That's what Sonny Barrios himself told me in the presence of Japeth. If he probably would not have been picked. So the way to play for the national team was to enter the draft. Now,
so he used the PBA draft as a strategy, as a stepping stone?
No. He wanted to play for his country. Primary consideration. The only way to do that was to enter the draft. One of the ways to do that was enter the draft. When he saw what happened with that national team, he was totally disappointed.
He was benched. Yeah,
he was benched. He hardly played.
Yes.
Yeah, why did they take him there in the first place if he was going to sit on the bench?
Exactly.
You take a 6'9" guy from Western Kentucky University, great future. Toroman, who is the Smart Gilas coach, loves him. He played in Las Vegas. He dominated Americans, and he cannot play because he cannot fit into a system that doesn't suit international basketball.
Now he thinks he's going to be happier with Smart Gilas.
Very much happier because firstly, sabi niya sa akin, yung kaibigan ko puro bata.
Okay.
The men,
among his peers, right?
Among his peers on the team, 22, 23 years old. Chris Chu, who played with him in Ateneo, is there.
Right.
He likes that atmosphere. You go to the PBA, it's a different ball game.
So why are people making a fuss out of this? They're saying it's money. They're questioning his intentions.
Well, there is a simple reason is this: the people who didn't get him feel bad about it. So because they could have made money out of him. Come on, that team sells several of its best players and makes money out of it. Now,
that's controversial.
I am very, very concerned about that because I don't think a basketball player is something you buy in the wet market, right? It's a human being. And when people sell players, don't trade them, but sell them, they have a problem with me, and I have a problem with them.
Okay, I have a feeling that there's going to be more controversy following you after they see this interview, so we have to end here. Thank you so much. It was nice seeing you again after so many years.
Oh, it's nice to see you, baby.
And we will have more for Kababayan, more from Kababayan LA when we return, guys. Don't go away.